Today we're gonna introduce you guys about the condom product and then the product we're gonna do the strategy in China. So, as you guys know, China they have the highest population, and then like with the highest population right now, so they need to, and then also they just passed the law like every family they have like two or one child only. So in order to make that happen, so all the like couple or the spouse they need to use any protection, and condom is the most common one for them to use in order to maintain like to have one or two child in the family. Okay, as you guys know, the condom they have two kinds. This kind is for female, which is not really common. This this one is for male. That's why all the guys they needed to use. And also they have like some lubricant stuff, so you guys can do, and we can use this in for protection.
The gross domestic product, or GDP, of China is represented by the total value of its goods and services that are produced. The GDP has been recently increasing and is estimated to continue growing in the years. China is estimated to progress and continue to grow their GDP. It is forecasted to be $6.38 trillion in 2017 and $8.21 trillion in 2022. Family income in China is not as growing as it should be since its GDP is growing. There is definitely an income inequality. The average annual household income comes out to about $10,220. Working conditions in China are not as great as they are in the United States. Most work more than 8 hours a day and even 2 shifts a day if necessary, which means they get no time off to rest. However, the country continues to grow their GDP and their economy.
So let's talk about the target market. The market size in China is 1 billion in 1995 and 15 billion in the year 2015. Selector. China in the modern selector as a constructive and preventing sexually transmitted disease and for pleasure with using condom. About the age group, of the total population of 1.4 billion, about 1 billion comprise people in the age group of 15 to 65 years. Gender. The contraceptive prevalent rate among women in China is 85%. About urban or rural city. As of 2011, 51% Chinese live in urban area and while 49% live in rural area. For the geographic location, we will sell our condom to biggest urban city in China, Shanghai and Beijing. A prevalent consumption pattern and buying habits with an increase in the awareness about the spread of STD, HIV, and AIDS without using condom. The Chinese people now prefer to buy condom. This pollution affects regions in China and report higher sales to inhabitants on the business website Taobao.com. Rationale for the selected this target market. HIV case through the sexual transmission increased from 33% in 2006 and 76% in 2011. It means that these people are at risk because of non-usage protective condom. Condom in China has a huge market size and will be a profitable venture for manufacturing intends to sell condom in China. This sales and use of condom will prevent the spread of STD, HIV, and AIDS.
Our product components include a condom in a foil wrapper in a black box, usually 3 per box at $6 each. There is also a number on the back which you can call in case there are any questions or concerns. The condom is a lubricated condom and it's easy to use. Our product is also a continuous innovation due to the fact that people will continue to use this product in order to prevent pregnancy, AIDS, or HIVs. This is a product that people use now and will continue to use to prevent anything from happening. Our product is also on the sensitive side because it is a sexual product that most people don't want to talk about or are uncomfortable with talking about, and this would be a product in a sensitive culture. Our play strategy includes selling condoms in China that are cost efficient to build a business relationship while creating revenue from our products. Our goal is to distribute all throughout China with the help of our distributor and supplier. Our suppliers will include a wholesaler and manufacturer who can meet our needs and demands with good quality and affordable condoms. Our supplier will be Latex Inc., as their laboratories create high-quality, durable condoms which we want to place in the Chinese market. This supplier makes affordable and great quality condoms that will dominate the condom market in China. Channels of distribution. Our channel of distribution includes all of China, especially Shanghai and surrounding areas, since our products will be delivered in a nearby port. Issues of control. Since China is a high-contact society, we will look into establishing relationships before reaching any type of agreement with them. Port. We will be using the Port of Shanghai, located in the vicinity of Shanghai. In 2010, Shanghai Port took over the Port of Singapore to become the world's busiest container port. Distribution structure. We will use Supply Co. to distribute condoms throughout China, and we will use only sea freight shipment. Levels of coverage. We will have mass coverage in order to sell more through our online website as well as convenience stores and some vending machines. We want our products to be accessible to anyone almost anywhere possible to become well known and increase our revenue.
Self-promotion is a marketing level that is aimed at a consumer or at a distribution channel in order to stimulate consumer purchases and as well improve retailer effectiveness. In less developed countries, self-promotions are the major part of the promotional effort in the less accessible parts of the market where they have low media accessibility. Self-promotions are key to a successful product. They may depend on the local adaptation, and if you create a strong promotion, your product can become successful. Integrated Marketing Communication, or IMC mix. IMC are composed of advertising, self-promotion, trade shows, personal selling, and public relations. All of these common strategies of the promotional mix all have a certain objective, to have a successful sale of the product or service. It is important to have an IMC mix since promotions is constantly changing in today's world. These strategies are to fuse traditional and newer marketing strategies in order to create an efficient tool to convey the company's brand to the stakeholders. Challenges a marketers may encounter in China's marketplace is where would the Chinese consumer buy condoms or hear about it, as well as what type of social media or publications are specific to our target market. Addressing the first challenge is putting the product not only in marketplaces, but convenience stores and places it can deliver. Condom is a private good. Some people may find it embarrassing buying the product from a popular retailer store, since sex before marriage is frowned upon and discouraged in most of China. Therefore, condoms should be available as well in more private convenience stores for those people who are not comfortable, or be able to be delivered if a person does not want to be seen buying the product. Addressing the second challenge on how to find a way to convey our message to our target market. For our product, our target market are adults. In China, a good way of advertising is social media, television, and ads that incorporate current events. In order to communicate our message to our target market, we need to use all types of media mix, since adults all have different forms of liking.
When developing our company's pricing strategy, we considered the full and variable cost approach, skimming and penetration pricing, issues concerning parallel imports, price escalation, foreign trade zones, counter trade, and cartels in the Chinese market.
When it comes to cost approach, companies can use two strategies: variable cost or full cost approach. Our company will use the variable cost approach as it covers all costs like shipping, sourcing of raw materials, and product manufacturing. A company that is planning to initiate a latest product in the market can use different pricing strategies. Price skimming or penetration strategy can be used. Since the company is entering a new market, the penetration strategy will work best since price skimming only benefits a firm that has a competitive advantage. Using the penetration pricing strategy, our company will offer low prices to the consumers at first and then raise them as sales increase. Parallel importation is when the importation and sale of branded goods is done without the consent of the trademark owner. The Chinese market has had parallel importation issues. Many firms have filed complaints with the Beijing's Higher People's Court. Under PRC Patent Laws Article 69, the importation of patent goods has been legitimized. Even though this has occurred, there is nothing that protects against parallel importation of trademarked products. The escalation of prices is mainly based on the rate of inflation. Our company can use different strategies to address the issues of price escalation. The company can include specific terms in their dealer contracts to protect them against cost escalation. The company can also work at reclassifying condoms in the international market. This will help save money as the firm can avoid tariffs by officially classifying the product as a product with lower duty. The company can also adopt ways of efficiently manufacturing at lower levels. Foreign trade zones are secure areas that are considered to be outside of the Customs and Border Protection Territory. Our company will use both the general purpose zones and subzones. General purpose zones are available for public use, so will be accessible for the firm. The company may also use subzones whenever there are products to be shipped urgently, since general purpose zones can be very crowded at times. Countertrade involves the exchange of services or products which should be paid for in part or whole with other services or products. Our company will use countertrade policies like counterpurchase and clearing arrangements. With counterpurchase, the company will receive the payment in full and will spend it back over a given period of time. When using clearing arrangements, the company will enter into any kind of agreement that will allow them to export their product over a given period of time. Like many other nations, China is also affected by cartels. More recently, cartels have moved their operations into the Chinese market. The cartels may affect the company's plans to enter the market. Since cartels are also involved in the selling of information, they can share the firm's strategies to the competitors, which will affect the firm's plans. The cartels have also been accused of manipulating pricing of products, which will have a large effect on the overall pricing strategy for the company.
In conclusion, China has the largest population in the world. This will be a good chance for any company that wants to get into this market. Most of the Chinese consumers would rather purchase an international product rather than a domestic product. This would be a positive way for them to get into the market. With the rising of income and quality of life, a demand for condom quality and quantity will keep going up. Furthermore, China is still a considerable market for international condom producers and brand enterprises.